was a Friday night, I walk along to get the feeling right. I'm shot thinking out, shooting from my head. But then I turn on the TV, and there's a black and white she walked away from me. Nobody likes you when you're 23. And you're so warm, it's my TV shows. But the haters hate me, my friends and I share it for me. What's my age again? What's my age again? Later on, we want to drive home.
What's up, Limeheads? Thank you for checking out another video here on Long Island Music and Entertainment. We are here at the Paramount in Huntington, celebrating one of the greatest decades ever. I'm not talking about the 60s, I'm not even talking about the 70s, hell, I'm not even talking about the 80s. Tonight, it's all about the 90s.
Woo!
And when I think about the 90s, the first thing that comes to my mind is the music, the great music that came out of that decade. Pearl Jam, Nirvana, STP. You know what? I'm even going to throw in Britney Spears. Hell, even the Spice Girls came out of the 90s. And I believe they're
ODB.
ODB, right?
Okay.
So, since we're talking about the music, in a little while, my guest tonight, we have the Fresh Kids of Bel Air. They're going to be hitting the stage here at the Paramount. Fresh Kids, welcome to Line.
Yeah! Thank you.
All right, now, let's just do a quick band introduction, go down the line, and your role that you play in the band.
I'm Oscar. I play the bass.
My name is Camille. I'm one of the lead vocalists.
I'm Michael. I'm also one of the lead vocalists.
I'm Robin Andre. I'm a lead vocalist and guitar player, and he also sings as well. So he doesn't just play bass, and he plays guitar. So
Yeah, so
and,
he does play.
and he's extremely modest. So
That's nice.
always got to speak up for this guy.
True.
Now this guy is a whole nother.
Oh, get out of
Go
here.
ahead, man.
My name's Charlie Z, and I'm the music director of this wonderful band, and I'm a drummer. So,
And vocalist.
well, not really.
I'm Tommy. I just play guitar and run around. I'm the drunk monkey of the band.
Awesome. All right, now, how did you guys get involved with creating a band on the 90s? Were you friends before the band? How did we come about?
I'll jump in on that, I guess. So, Oscar, Tommy, and I actually go back about 15, 16 years. We played in various projects together. These three wonderful vocalists are newer additions with us. And it's all through, actually, ML Presents. Marcus Lineal, brainchild of the entire project, created the whole concept from the branding to the look, to the vibe, to the feel. Amazing, really brilliant, conception from beginning to end. And we're able to do this every week, Friday night at Lake Poussin Rouge on Bleecker Street. And we're able to play places like the Paramount, we've played the Capitol Theater, and amazing venues, and people seem to really love it. So it's really his brainchild. I came in, put the band together, music directed, and all the musical and logistical facets of it, and it's how we got together. So it's been a really awesome run, and it's a lot of fun.
Now, how long have you guys been playing together?
7.5 months.
Since June 5th.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
you're brand
for sure.
spanking new to the scene.
Yeah, so we're pretty
Awesome.
new, so it's
All right.
it's nice to jump into such a cool concept.
All right, now, before we started the interview, you guys were saying that you have other projects as well. You want to go down the line and say, your history in music?
Yeah, go for it.
Sure. I have a solo project called Albus, which is my middle name, and it's along the lines of the Elliott Smith Not a Surf side of things. I also play guitar in A Great Big World.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I also have a solo project. My name is Camille Trust, and it's a soul pop band, all of my own original music. And I also sing for other various projects, people's original projects. Have been doing it for 3 years in New York, and excited for the future.
I have a project under my name. My name is Michael Bloom, and I make progressive R&B music.
Next.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go.
So I didn't know how much to do.
So you have an interesting...
He makes really good progressive R&B music.
And I found
It's
out
not
you have an
just
interesting-
really good, it's,
You opened up
they
for Dave
both-
Matthews back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I opened up for Dave Matthews when I was signed to RCA. I had a record deal with them. They eventually, they changed directions, so I got shelved. But at least I got to go on the road with Dave Matthews, open up good 10 gigs for them, throughout like North Carolina and Rochester and Virginia, all that stuff.
Cool.
And now I'm just, I still continue to work on my own stuff, and I've been blessed to actually, this is kind of like my day job right here, with the Fresh Kids,
There you go.
So.
All right, next.
Yeah, so my name is Charlie Z, again, as I said before, but I've played session musician with just about everybody. I played with Jordan Rudess from Dream Theater, put bands together for Joe Lynn Turner from Deep Purple and from Rainbow. Played in a crazy progressive metal scene coming up, you know, Behold the Octopus, Blotted Science, and then I switched over to play a lot of pop. I tour and play a lot with Gala, who is a really big European pop star. We played the Olympics. We've also played, I played Lollapalooza and Warped Tour and all these different things with a lot of different other pop stars. But my solo thing right now is called Drumageddon. And it started as me drumming up entire Brooklyn buildings and across Times Square in one take as a drum solo. And it morphed into a solo EDM project where I basically take electronics, a half standing kit, half seated kit. I go completely nuts and, you know, do stick flips and hype the crowd and play my original EDM tunes along with, you know, crazy drums and remix things on the fly and everything. That's my thing. So Drumageddon is my solo project.
Cool.
So that's what I do.
I guess the things I've done is started playing. I was a musician in Blue Man Group here in New York for 10 years. Still am. And I did Rock of Ages on Broadway for 6 years. And I play guitar and sing in Blondie
Awesome.
for the last 6 or 7 years.
Oh, yeah,
Those
so
would be
that-
the three things.
Yeah, that's it.
So now, since we're here celebrating the 90s here tonight at the Paramount, what's one of your favorite things about that great decade? What's the best thing about the 90s?
Britney Spears coming out as a schoolgirl.
That was a memorable moment.
See?
That
Anybody
Genie
else?
in a Bottle, Christina Aguilera.
Yeah.
That video was pretty pivotal for
I mean, for
a lot of
me,
guys.
the reason why I love the 90s so much is just everything was great about that decade, ranging from the music like we just discussed, the sports, the clothes. You know, going to school in the 90s was not cool, so that was the only thing that wasn't cool about the 90s, but everything else was cool. So, you know, we're excited to be here tonight. I know it took us about 2 months to get everything finalized, and here we are. I'm just glad that the snow is waiting until tomorrow.
Yeah.
instead of tonight.
Hey.
You know, otherwise we would have had to, meet at another time, but I'm glad it's working out. Yes.
Hearing Nirvana for the first time.
Okay.
That was a
Awesome.
huge, like,
Where were you? What was the actual thing?
I think I saw someone had written Nirvana on their, like, school book, like, paper bag cover. And then my brother came home from college and he played me some songs off Nevermind, including Breed. And I was like, oh my god, this is like the Beatles and punk rock, like, put together. And then I started writing songs after that, so that was pretty, like,
Cool.
Wow.
after that.
Could we be hearing some Nirvana tonight?
You might.
I think we'll
Just
sneak
might.
one in.
Yeah.
You
Just
know,
might.
yeah, we just might have to
Another-
sneak one in.
Another cool thing about the 90s was the TV, the shows on TV and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
And
What about the
Here
zip
I
code?
am.
The zip code 90210.
yeah, that's my camera
Tightrope
person's favorite
pants,
show
let's
back
go.
there. I thought I had the coolest shirt tonight, but apparently I don't. This guy right here, Beavis and Butthead, I think, you're the first, you're the best shirt, and then I'm second. But
But wait till these guys do the costume changes, and
Okay.
then we'll talk.
what about favorite fads or favorite sayings in the 90s? Let's talk
Tight
about
roll
the 90s.
pants.
What's that?
Tight roll pants.
Tight roll pants.
Remember the
As
over,
if
under, and then tight it, and then roll it
As
up?
if.
not. Right? That was
Whatever.
it, the little not.
Was yo-yos the 90s?
Maybe-
Yo-yos?
Yo-yos.
Just in general? Like
Yeah.
yo-yos.
Yeah, like
actual.
the things with the
I mean, let's
string.
be honest.
I feel like they've been around forever.
was the best part of the 90s.
Fresh
That's why we
Prince,
jumped
right.
right on
Yeah.
there.
No.
Well, actually,
That's
I'm
true.
glad you mentioned that. You guys call it the Fresh Kids of Bel Air.
Fresh kids.
Obviously, if we're a big fan of the 90s, we understand why you call it the Fresh Kids of Bel Air from Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Hey.
Yeah. What was your favorite episode or favorite moment from that show? I want to hear from everybody.
Carlton dance every
Okay.
time it is.
Yeah.
Done. For
I
me.
think, yeah, times 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think there's ever anything other than the.
No, I appreciate the relationship's father with Will Smith. Anytime they got in an argument about something, that was always good. And then Carlin would come in and bring the humor to the relationship
Yes.
and
As
calm
he
it down.
It was a great show.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was.
I still enjoy watching the reruns, on TBS every night or whenever they're on.
Right.
Saved by the Bell,
Audition.
right? Saved by the Bell was one of my
Audition
favorite
You
shows.
auditioned.
You auditioned for the show?
For Carlton, yeah.
Shit.
It's all.
You auditioned for the role
No, not
of
for
Carlton?
Carlton. There's no way you could.
I
You're too
auditioned-
cool. You're too cool.
Auditioned for Carlton.
I fucked up the dance.
Oh no!
That's it. That's a true
My
statement
shit,
right
yeah.
there.
No, I didn't fuck
No.
up the dance, but I
You
did
tried
audition. I did audition for Carl.
I got
The
a
dance wasn't created by then.
I got a connection with the show. Ashley Tatiana Ali actually went to my school. She was a year older than me. I grew up originally in Belmar, and
Nice.
she went to my middle school and high school. So I ran into her a few times at school events and in front of her locker in school. But most of the time she was out west, shooting and stuff. So that's my connection with the show.
Hey.
Yeah.
Cool.
So once again, we are here at the Paramount. My guests tonight, Fresh Kids of Bel Air, they're about to hit the stage. Looking forward to the show. Guys, thank you very much for taking time out.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us on
Go
Long Island Music
live!
Entertainment.
Yes.
Thank you.